Welcome back to Sports Sundays with Major League Baseball 14 the show. I just wanted to do it that way. What the hell is he talking? How is he like that for? Well, as I said, welcome to Major League MLB 14 the show. Next week we might be doing a little something different, but it's still a sports sort of game. But we'll get that. I might be doing UFC next weekend, but we'll see. It depends. I'm not putting down anything. It'll depend on a bunch of things. Yeah. This week, and so I'm not really gonna put down. Oh, this is one. I don't have idea whether I'm not gonna pick it up next weekend, but I might. Probably will, but so yeah, it's a maybe. Not, we'll just be back to MLB 14 the show. Let's start 2017 season. Do.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps player spotlight. Richie Simons is in the glow. And we get a good look at him there from a few moments ago as he was presented with his well-deserved AL MVP trophy. A great moment in his career.
Well, he really deserved this award too, man. Some years, there's really a debate as to...
Yeah, 100 home runs, triple crown.
Really
yeah, I think I didn't deserve it.
Player in the American League. I mean, he put up some really impressive numbers, and without him, I think his team would not have been the same.
Yeah, hats off to him, guys. But you know what I'm really excited about? Seeing if he can repeat as MVP. It's tough enough to win it once, but it's really ridiculous if he can go back to back. We're just going to have to wait and see if he can pull it off.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next.
Yeah.
ever closer to first pitch. Let's
The way
listen in to
glitch is
public
only in the
address
World
announcer
Series,
Mike
at least the
Carlucci.
playoffs. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Especially in only Yankee Stadium, but that's a weird glitch. The sign that just starts floating in midair. Where the opening day is, it's where the World Series is when you go to the World Series, and it starts floating at certain camera angles to the point where the fans that are cheering, their hands are going through it. Like, it's not on the ground. Should not be doing that. I mean, it's just doesn't make any sense.
Further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen.
Totals doesn't work. That's just height, weight, and age. I don't know totals yet. The season just started.
And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him.
Yeah, right down 1-0 East.
Simons will get his first cuts here, and as you can see, he's hit over 300 lifetime against this opponent. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away.
Bounces way away.
Over his head. That
What the hell?
This is trouble. And now a throw comes. It's over his head. What's going on?
That was strange. A pitch that went way in the dirt, that bounced up down the first base line, and throw the guy away at second, and throw the guy away at home. What the hell? That was just a weird play. Let's watch it. We gotta watch that again. The throw the guy away at third, I mean, because he never threw the second by the time he never even threw the second. I didn't realize, because it took him so long to throw the second. Watch, it took him so to get the ball. By the time he did, he got the ball. Oh, this is why he threw the third for no reason. Make sure the guy didn't go. The guy wasn't going. Why was he throwing the ball the third there? He had no reason to throw the ball the third. At that point, you just hold the ball and make sure the guy doesn't go. You tease it, you don't throw. The guy had stopped. So throwing it the third there lets the guy go to third and score, because your throw goes overhead, and it would have been a close play if it was a good throw, but it wasn't, and then the guy scores anyway. That is crazy. A wild pitch and a throwing error. That was really an error because of just judgment of throwing the ball. I haven't even swung a bat when we tied the game. That's one way to score in the first run of the season.